Hold on.
Welcome back to New Rockstars. I'm Jessica Clemens, and today we're talking Marvel's Ironheart. It's been 5 years since it was first announced, 3 years since the D23 footage was shown at D23, and 7 months since we saw pieces of the long-awaited show in the Disney Plus look-ahead teaser. Now, with the
I ain't gonna lie, it looks good though. Like the graphics and shit, and the CGI and the suit and everything like that. It looks really good. It looks nice. Like it looks really fucking good. Like yeah, it looks good.
premiering June 24th on Disney Plus. In this video, we'll go over the leaked trailer, the leaked Mephisto of it all, and exactly why Disney hasn't promoted the show yet.
Yeah, I mean that's a cool ass shot.
First, before I get really into it, make sure to go check out nerdriot.shop, where you can find the latest and greatest in New Rockstars merch. If you love the Thunderbolts, guess what? We have new Avengers shirts that you can get at nerdriot.shop. It's a great way to support the channel. Go get yourself some shirts. Okay. Oh, I'm also wearing the Galactus one. Fantastic Four is right around the corner. Okay, go check it out.
I'm very excited to get a heavy-hitting introduction.
It was really great to have Ryan as an executive producer. He really helped with the storytelling of Ironheart. The comic books and Wakanda Forever did a really great job of laying a backstory for Riri and her origin story. In our series, we're telling the story of what happens the days after Wakanda in the formative years of the superhero.
What's cool about her is she's a bit disruptive,
You want me to be small, but I refuse.
which really sets her apart than our show.
You might be a hero after all.
I love how this story takes Riri on a totally new journey. I want to build something undeniable, something iconic.
Riri, I see you, waiting to be acknowledged for your greatness.
Earlier, we've been anticipating this Ironheart trailer, especially for those who missed the footage at D23. They finally released a little featurette acknowledging that the trailer's coming on Wednesday. However, before that, people have been sharing that leaked Ironheart trailer, which is the same footage shown at D23 all those years ago. But it's also worth noting this trailer, I'm sure, has been retooled since, or at least I'm crossing my fingers and praying to God it has been, because they also featured a lot of scenes from that D23 trailer footage in the Marvel Studios look ahead and their 85th anniversary video, and I want something else. I want something new. Just throw Mephisto in there already. For now, the coverage of the leaked trailer is still important because it picks up and reminds us that this series takes place directly after Wakanda Forever, which took place in spring of 2025. According to the MCU timeline, this is before Thor: Love and Thunder, Quantumania, Guardians 3, The Marvels, and Deadpool and Wolverine. As for the more grounded of the Disney Plus shows, Ironheart takes place around the same time as Echo, She-Hulk, and Ms. Marvel. So it won't be affected by space or quantum realm problems like the movies ahead of its time, but it may incorporate news or characters from its fellow Disney Plus shows. I also think it's smart of Disney to make sure that the other Disney Plus shows that come out around the same time are Echo, She-Hulk, and Ms. Marvel. Jersey, LA, and Oklahoma. How are they gonna affect Chicago? The trailer also reminds us that Riri's from Chicago, which of all the popular major cities in the MCU, we see Chicago the least in my opinion. On the top of my head, I can tell you right now that Victor Timely lived there and it was home to the famous Chicago World's Fair featured in Loki Season 2, and that's about it to me. So Ironheart's conflicts or major disasters surely will put eyes on all of Chicago in the future, which will be nice to see. The trailer follows Riri, who is stuck, presumably mentally and creatively, after returning from Wakanda. She's talking to someone and mentioning her internship in Wakanda, and our girl's just having a quarter-life crisis. Brad Winderbaum spoke about this on the Phase Hero podcast. He said,
Riri is, it's a bit of a quarter-life crisis for her. She fought in Wakanda. She went, she fought Namor. She was like, she had this great adventure, but yet like the day-to-day struggle is still real.
They also remind us that Riri's currently enrolled in MIT. In the leaked trailer, her teacher is comedian and actor Jim Rash, who you might remember from Community. He's also in Captain America: Civil War. He's credited as the MIT liaison during Tony's visit. What's more important here is that in that small cameo in Civil War, it's after Tony Stark approved everyone's projects to being funded by the September Foundation grant, a program founded by Tony. It was initially announced in 2015 as a scholarship for students from urban city schools and later expanded to include MIT students as well. Remember, it's where he says,
No streets, no taxes. Reframe the future.
It sounds like something Stan Lee would absolutely say. From Riri's whiteboard, it's also revealed she's making an AI suit, which isn't new from Riri in the comics, who created an AI from scanning and compositing her brainwaves and memories to create Natalie, Natalie, who we also see later in this trailer, pre-AI. It's just normal human Natalie for now. He tells Riri you can't skip your classes and leech off university resources, which makes sense that the remnants of Tony Stark's September Foundation grant remains or just lingers within the school, making it a bit more accessible for Riri to build off Iron Man's blueprints or armors or designs or just Stark tech. And because Riri is so preoccupied and determined to make her—
Okay, is that what she's doing? Is she like trying to like replace or like become like Tony Stark? Like is like Tony Stark like Is like Tony Stark like her idol? Because I don't think there was any mention of her looking up to Tony Stark. Or maybe she's just like, I feel like at the genius level that she is, like, I feel like if she like studied the Tony Stark costumes, she could like really come up with like a rough version of that. And I feel like that's what she's trying to do, to like cement the fact that she's like a fucking boss ass engineer type shit.
Her own suit after Wakanda took away the incredible suit that her and Shuri built. She's been missing school and using MIT's Stark hangar and the labs and the resources to create something she can be proud of again. Hence why she's teamed up with the Hood. She needs cash money to make this suit, and teaming up with Parker Robbins sounded like a bad idea from the start, Riri. We knew this would end up being the plot some time ago because Deadline reported with no more cash flow, she found a new way to make money in questionable ways by working with the Hood. And Brad Winderbaum also mentioned she's gonna do what she needs to do to get by for her and her family and everyone else. And it does lead her down some roads. Parker Robbins in Marvel Comics was a small-time thief who was doing small-time thief kind of shit, and then he was attacked by a demon. So he shot the demon and stole its hood and boots, and then he put the—
Nigga, what the fuck? What? Bro, what? It's just demons walking around the fucking Marvel cinematic universe. The fuck? Doctor Strange forgot to close a fucking jar or something. What? Nigga shot a demon and took the demon's guns and hoods.
Come on, and what do you know? He was possessed by Dormammu. In the comics, the Hood does often run a gang, and he's even tried to take over Kingpin's position. The Hood has technically already also appeared in the MCU in What If. He's in What If Season 3, What If 1872. I said What If a lot, but that's the title of the show, and that's the title of the episode. Here, the Hood was originally an outlaw before Shang-Chi's sister killed him and took the Hood for herself. Anthony Ramos plays this character, who, like in the comics, is also turned to thievery. It's also worth noting that we see scenes like this in the leaked trailer. In the comics, Parker Robbins can be possessed by the cloak, and these scenes suggest that it's not truly him, rather something is controlling him, driving him to become increasingly power hungry. This, I believe, will lead to him destroying everything in his path, his jobs, his gangs, his friends, and family, forcing Riri to step in and save the day by stopping him, or you know, killing him, because that's what they do in these Marvel movies. You get a big bad, you gotta kill him immediately. At some point in your life, you had one night of perfect sleep, where you burritoed yourself up in your bed and the temperature was just right, always perfect. Never once did you wake up sweating or shivering. You were just perfectly comfortable. Now with Miracle Made sheets, you can be that comfortable every single night, all summer long. To log your pores behind them for the Miracle is so beautiful. New from leaks at various photos. To you, my fast house to treats beating up the security guard in a lab, and I assume they're stealing important resources. This guy you might have remembered from Good Girls. This is Manny Montana. He's playing Cousin John, and from leaked set photos, it seems as though he might officially be cousins in the show to Parker Robbins. Next, we see various shots of Riri conflicted about her team up. Her friends warn her that she could get caught, while we watch her on the run, questioning the legality of their actions. This feels like her character in What If, spliced with Lonnie from Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man with a sprinkle of the fox from Pinocchio. Like, girl, please, it's not that serious. Stop thieving. It's never good when our girls are thieving. Through the new featurette, through the Marvel look ahead, and the leaked trailer, we see bits of Riri.
Bro, I don't understand how she's controlling the arm of that. Like, what? I feel like this suit is way, like, 2 times her size, like, cause her arm did not slide like to the glove of the suit, bro. The suit is just too bulky, man.
Suits, and we see in this suit in set photos as well. Brad Winderbaum's interview with Phase Hero, he does confirm the full practical suit for Riri. Clearly it doesn't fly around, but they use many of the same techniques from the first Iron Man movie. We know that we'll see her suit from Wakanda Forever, which was made and designed with vibranium. We'll also see this white suit, and it looks like she made this within MIT, and it's similar to the suit that she made in the comics that was also made within MIT but in secret. This white suit also resembles her What If Season 3 suit that we saw in December. In the look ahead, we see her out of the lab working with another suit, which I think is the same suit from set photos, and I think this is the one that she's flying around in with the red accents on the chest and legs. So we'll see our girl go through at least 3 suits in her own series. They give us glimpses of Lyric Ross, who's playing Natalie Washington. In the comics, Natalie Washington was a friend and neighbor to Riri Williams. This is who I talked about earlier, who's going to be turned into an AI kind of character.
No, damn. I feel like that's spoilers, man. Can't just say that like that. She obviously gonna die, bro. She gonna die. Damn.
In the comics.
That's gonna be tough on her. But like, does it warrant, like, how close was they that she turned her friend into an AI? I don't know, man. I feel like it would be a little creepy.
Unfortunately, she passed away in a drive-by shooting in the comics. I don't know if it's gonna happen in the Disney Plus show, but that's how she dies. And then they turn her into an AI girl. Riri's mother, Ronnie Williams, played by Angie White, is also featured here. There are also other characters that we didn't really get to see, like Reagan Aaliyah, Shea Coulee, woo, RuPaul's Drag Race, Cree Summers, and Alden Enrich. Alden Enrich is playing an undisclosed role, but Scooper, Can We Get Some Toast, mentioned he could be playing Obadiah Stane's son, Zeke, who Riri will go to for a secret stash of black market tech to hopefully upgrade her armor. And this is a scoop, I get it, but Can We Get Some Toast has never steered me wrong. And this scoop has come up again recently with all the Ironheart hype. Clearly, it's a descendant of a great Marvel villain, and I would love to see his son come into the big picture, and if he plays in a bigger role in the MCU, I'll take it. Additionally, as Deadline reported, Sacha Baron Cohen is said to be playing a role believed to be a comic book villain, likely Mephisto, which brings up this other element of the shared leaked AI Mephisto that people have been tagging us in. This, I'm sorry to say, just looks bad. The lips aren't moving, and the background looks straight out of the Willy Wonka experience.
What?
If Marvel were to release something like this,
Probably need some CGI work, but I don't know. I fuck with it. I fuck with it, bruh.
I think they would do a much better job before showing it to like test audiences. If this allegedly is a leak to be shown later, it was pre any kind of visual effects, it still just does not look right. And respectfully, having Parker Robbins confront Mephisto like this would take away from the 6-episode miniseries that is Ironheart. It would literally take away from the idea of it being technology versus magic anymore. I don't think they would put this in a trailer. Don't look at it anymore. A lot of people have been asking why it's also taken this long to get this trailer out in the first place, which is a valid question. Let me remind you of Echo. Echo was another mini-series, the first under the Marvel Spotlight banner. The series dropped on January 9th, and the first trailer was released on November 3rd, around 67 days or so from its premiere, whereas Ironheart's first trailer, dropping this week, is around 40 days from the premiere. Keep in mind, Loki Season 2 premiered in October.
What?
They had their trailer drop in July. WandaVision premiered in January, and that trailer dropped in September. Now, big picture, I get it. Loki and Wanda are like our anchored characters in Marvel. They're very easy fan favorites, but Echo and Ironheart are new. They take more work for new viewers. People don't really know them yet. And I believe
Nah, bro. I feel like all the other shows, I felt like they were more grounded, so they didn't need that much CGI work. I feel like if you gonna make a show with Ironheart, nigga, CGI gotta be on point, man. Like, I ain't watching no flimsy ass CGI type shit. Feel me? Some freaking she jump off, camera cut away, and she done made a left turn in the sky and going off camera, and the camera turns back type shit. Like, I want to see shit like this, you feel me? And like, I mean, the CGI looks really good, the suit looks good, and it's technology versus magic. Technology versus magic. I feel like, yeah, I mean, like, if it's technology, the suit, and then the freaking magic shit happening, like, this is like a lot of CGI work, bro, and the shit gotta look good, man. Shit gotta look good, like, shit gotta look good. But I mean, it looks good from what I'm seeing so far. Hopefully that's like through like the whole episodes type shit, because I feel like this has potential to be very interesting, very cool looking, and very good. I like the fucking, like, the premise about it being technology versus magic. Man, that'd be interesting. That alone itself is interesting. Like, if I like blast you, what you gonna do? I've abracadabra and disappear type shit. The fuck, you feel me? So I feel like hopefully they taking their time to make this a really good show. You feel me? Because I'm going in there with the notion that Iron Man, right? It's Iron Man, right? I'm going in there with the notion of Iron Man type shit. You feel me? And like, I want to see the suit. Like, if she really trying to like become the next Tony Stark, like, she got like She gotta prove that shit. I'm gonna see it in this fucking show type shit, man. Shit. She like, I feel like that's what she trying to do. I feel like that's what she trying to do type shit. You feel me? So I don't know. I feel like there's like a lot that they could do with this story, and hopefully they go a little deep with it so I can feel some type of like emotional connection. I feel like with this show right here, if they really trying to like boom Ironheart, feel me? Wakanda, she was in Wakanda forever. Now she got her own show type shit, right? And I don't know, she might be in like next shows, next movies, right? If they're really trying to cement her, I feel like the best way that they're gonna do this, like they're gonna like do this is like they gotta like, cause like bro, I done seen Iron Man, bro. Iron Man done saved the whole motherfucking universe with a fucking snap type shit, right? So I need like some type of like emotional connection, cause I feel like this, all the trailers and from like what I seen like from like Wakanda Forever, she like a badass, like she a little badass, like little woman that don't listen type shit. But like, can she like I hope like the whole show is not gonna be her just being like annoying and shit. Like, no, don't tell me what to do. Fuck you talking about, nigga. But like, I feel like they talk about her friend died, her friend's about to die, so hopefully like that's gonna be like the emotional shift in this whole shit, man. So really like show me what she gonna do. Like, is she gonna go like berserk and start like, I don't give a fuck, nigga, I'm shooting everybody, or is she gonna like realize like, cause right now she seems like she's doing whatever the fuck, bro. She don't like, she building Iron Man costumes and she about to like make her best friend an AI, like I don't know, is she like really seeing the what you call it, the fuck we call that shit, nigga. Fuck is that called? Fuck you motherfucker, call it motherfucker shit. The ethics of this shit, cause I don't know, man. I might make my friend, I might turn my friend into an AI after she don't die. Like, if she asked to be turned into an AI, like she come up to you and be like, yo bro, turn me into an AI, or are you doing this because you like selfish, like, oh man, that's my best friend and I miss her, but I'm gonna turn her into an AI type shit. Feel me? I don't know, but she don't listen to shit, she don't give a fuck. So I feel like it might be that. Feel me? Or it might be like, you know, she's sad and shit. But I don't know, I feel like this is I don't know, what I'm hearing, I feel like it's like shaping up to be a good show. And hopefully the fighting scenes is on point. You feel me? Like, it could be a good show and then the fighting scenes is like not on point because the CGI is fucked up. But if the CGI is like on point, I feel like the rest of the story will like mesh very nicely.
Marvel understands that certain products will sell better and attract a larger audience. For example, Loki has secured brand deals with Hot Topic, and Wanda has always been a fan favorite. However, I think Marvel doesn't fully believe in these shows like Echo and Ironheart, especially when they release promotions this late. This isn't really a secret, it's just an observation. They seem to lack confidence in the successes of these shows, which is why they choose to drop the entire seasons all at once like they did with Echo, or promote them, you know, eventually down the line, closer to the premiere. I personally believe that releasing last-minute promotions for shows is always like a poor strategy and negatively affects the viewership, which in turn impacts the overall likability and significance of these characters. This situation is frustrating, especially considering that it's not Ironheart's fault for debuting 5 years ago and facing challenges such as strikes, reshoots, rewrites, Bob Iger's pushbacks, and the ever-changing landscape of creative consumerism. At least it's better than, you know, completely erasing them like David Zaslav would do, but still, you know, it's hard out here for our girls, and like, let's not make it harder. What did Miss Incredible say?
Girls, come on. Leave the saving the world to the men? I don't think so.
I want to add that even though it hasn't been Baby Girl still featured in What If season 2, so this could indicate that Disney sees this as a form of promotion or a reminder that she just The feature mentions that the episodes will premiere at a 3-episode drop. This is a 6-episode miniseries. I expect the following 3 episodes to just drop. Great that Disney likes to clump the episodes together since Andor, but I doubt that they'll be doing 2 drops of 3. If they
Every time I see The Incredibles, it insists that I do that.
to drop 3 episodes on June 24th and then weekly thereafter, it won't get in the way of Fantastic Four. So I think they're doing themselves a service just letting the rest be weekly. Since we're also waiting on that trailer that's coming Wednesday, we have a bunch of other things we're doing at New Rockstars. We have a Superman trailer that's coming out this week too, and I think it's coming
Holy shit, what the fuck?
So it's a heavy week for our post team. So expect our Ironheart trailer breakdown to release actually on Friday instead of like Thursday or the next day. So our team can, breathe. They need to breathe. I've been ready for Ironheart for a minute, and Dominic Thorne will always have my respect, adoration, and support. I'm excited for this series to finally get its drop, and maybe, just maybe, if we all link our fingers together and just pray, we'll get Blade next. Comment down below your thoughts on Ironheart, and a special thanks to one of our YouTube members, Rick Denman, who supports us at the executive producer level. Follow me at Lulu_Clement, subscribe to all 3 channels in the New Rockstars Network for breakdowns and news coverage of everything you love. Thanks for watching. Bye. Fully comics clearly photos as well. Declare to sleep with me every single brain. Position possessed by door, making it a bit makes sense. Liaison. You might remember LA and shows every video scenes.
Yeah, man, I feel like I'm actually kind of excited to see what fuck. There we go. I'm kind of excited to see the show actually. I think it's gonna be like really good. Like I like the concept. I feel like they eventually gonna like bump heads, her and the Hood, and bro, what the fuck is Doctor Strange for fucking demons to be walking around in Chicago? They're in Chicago. Like, nigga, what are you doing? Like, you're fucking demons walking around in Chicago, bro. And I don't so that's gonna be interesting to see how the fuck like the nigga done took the demon's hood and his 2 guns. Nigga killed a demon on his way home to go to sleep. So yeah, I feel like with this show, like there's an opportunity to have like a lot of cameos and a lot of people like show up, but like I really just want like this to focus on maybe her and the guy with the hood, and maybe towards the end a bunch of people show up type shit, you feel me? And also I'm really praying that the freaking CGI of this shit like is on point, bro. Like I want to see like, but I feel like it's on point because like I feel like they use practical and CGI costumes, and it looks cool. The trailer is pretty cool to me, and I think it's gonna hit. It's gonna hit for sure, bro. I feel like this is gonna be like, I feel like dare I say, I feel like the Ironheart is gonna like become like one of the major players, you feel me? Because like I feel like I'm trying to like compare it to Tony Stark. I feel like she has like the same sort of personality. I feel like the sort of personality traits as him, and I don't know if that's gonna help her or kind of hinder her more. Because I don't know, making the AI of your dead friend is kind of ridiculous. It's kind of like creepy too. But we shall see. Ironheart. I think it's like coming out. When did they say? I mean, they did say. But like, is there like a? It's gonna be streaming on Disney Plus, and when it's streaming on Disney Plus, I'll let y'all know when it's about to stream on Disney Plus. Alright, awesome.